Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good evening, I'm Jen Ah. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7, streaming on Twitter. Starting off with health news, sponsored by 4M Dental. Love your smile again. The CDC making the big announcement that you don't have to wear your masks outside anymore if you're fully vaccinated. We went out to Fremont Street earlier today, and here's what we saw. As you can see, many are still choosing to wear their masks, though. The CDC director saying this decision was driven by rising vaccination numbers and declines in COVID cases. More than half of the U.S. adult population has received at least one dose of the COVID vaccine. About 1/3 have been fully vaccinated. Now to your other top story, sponsored by Carnegie Heights. 5 years after the Metro Police Department's animal cruelty unit started with 2 detectives, its founder is now the only one left. Review Journal's Renee Summerhour has this story. Renee?
Jen, Detective Robert SIGAL says we all have a very special bond with animals, and so it takes a certain type of person to handle felony animal abuse cases. According to data from the department, in 2019, Metro handled 100 animal abuse cases and another 99 in 2020. SIGAL has been serving as the only animal cruelty detective since his partner left last year. Neither Henderson nor North Las Vegas police have a dedicated animal cruelty unit. SIGAL is hoping federal money may help the department add another position by November.
Like I said, my unit handles the child abuse, the elder exploitation, the missing persons. And the same with animal cruelty cases. You're seeing horrendous things, and every police officer is subjected to seeing horrendous things.
Local animal advocates say with continued efforts on the legislative side, they hope to guide residents on how to report and document potential animal abuse cases in their neighborhood. Jen?
Onto the freeways. If your commute includes a portion of the 215 Beltway in northwest Las Vegas, we want to let you know it'll be reduced to 1 lane each in both directions starting this weekend and for the next 20 days. This work is part of the ongoing $155 million Centennial Bowl project, an interchange system between the 215 and Highway 95. Over at the Strip, these workers must have the heart of a lion to climb up this towering bronze statue at the MGM Grand. His name is Leo. He's 45 feet tall and weighs 50 tons and is MGM's largest bronze sculpture in the U.S. We hear Leo should be fully polished and have his shiny coat, or rather, his bronze sheen back by the end of the month. And speaking of high temps, let's check on your weather, sponsored by 1 Hour Air. No matter the season, no matter the reason, 1 Hour is here for you. Later tonight, we have some overcast skies, temps getting down to around 60 degrees. Things start to clear up tomorrow, though. Here's a look at the coming days. Highs getting back up to the 80s with plenty of sunshine and wind. Later this week, getting up to the 90s, creeping up toward 100 degrees on Saturday. Looks like this weekend could be a good time to hit the pools and hydrate. Now to your business news, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability. We showed you how much a median family home could get you in Vegas, then $500,000. Now we're looking at more affordable options, $300,000 or less. If you love vintage, check out this 4-bedroom, 2-bath home in North Las Vegas with its classic charm. As for something more contemporary, this 2-bedroom, 3-bath home in Henderson comes with a backyard fit for golf lovers. And closer to downtown Las Vegas, this 3-bedroom, 2-bath home features an open kitchen. In more business news, take a look at the crowds at the McCarran International Airport. From February to March, there was reportedly a 60% increase in passenger volume, thanks to COVID restrictions loosening up. The airport is reporting that this increase is expected to spill over to April. So if you're planning on flying soon, prepare for longer wait times.
Vegas is getting back to normal here. Still down about 46% for the year as far as traffic totals go. So they got some work to do to catch up on that. But with these rising capacity limits and pent-up demand, it's looking good for the rest of the year.
The airport recommends arriving at least 2 hours before your flight, even earlier if you're returning a rental car or need a shuttle ride.
Sports, sponsored by Scenic Brewing Company. The city of Cleveland is just 2 days away from hosting one of the biggest events for the NFL. Sports writer Sam Gordon has more.
I'm here in front of the NFL draft stage. It's actually the biggest the NFL has ever used since they've taken the draft on the road. 95 feet by 220 feet by 225 feet. Part of the reason it's so big is to accommodate everybody involved in wake of the coronavirus pandemic. And with that said, there is going to be special spots for fans that are fully vaccinated. The NFL spokespeople have said that they're expecting more than 50,000 fans each day. They are excited to ingratiate pro sports and fan-oriented events back into the community. This is the start of something special. Really excited to be here, and we will see how this thing shakes out over the next few days. We'll have more for you on VegasNation.com.
Sports betting, sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. The San Francisco 49ers are expected to choose among quarterbacks Justin Fields, Mac Jones, and Trey Lance with the 3rd overall pick in Thursday's NFL Draft. The 49ers say they're undecided, but Alabama's Jones is strongly favored at -225 at Circus Sports to be selected first among those three. North Dakota State's Lance is +208, and Ohio State's Fields is +1,335.
In your lifestyle news, sponsored by Get Healthy, Clark County. If you're planning on watching the Kentucky Derby from Vegas, a number of local joints are offering specials. Honey Salt on Rampart Boulevard has a special Derby Day brunch menu along with a contest for the best Derby hat with a $50 gift certificate for the winner. Yardbird Southern Table and Bar is also offering a special Derby menu Friday through Sunday. Then there's the Rampart Casino. Guests who show up at the Marketplace Buffet with the most impressive Derby hat will win $250 in free slot play. In your entertainment news, sponsored by DiscoverYourNevada.com, brought to you by Travel Nevada. Vegas comic John DiDomenico is bringing his Donald Trump puppet to a new Fox comedy series, Let's Be Real, also featuring President Joe Biden and Nancy Pelosi. Also, it looks like this year's Burning Man festival will not be happening. Burning Man CEO Marian Goodell saying today the uncertainties that need to be resolved are impossible during the pandemic. Instead, organizers are looking forward to 2022. Thank you for watching 7 at 7. If you have Amazon Fire TV, just search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas breaking news streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here tomorrow for 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal. Take care.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.